I don't know about you, but I, for one, don't think I've slept well since our pre-pandemic days. The anxiety associated with so much uncertainty is really affecting my sleep, and I'm not the only one. Dr. Vaughn McCall is chair of the psychiatry department at the Medical College of Georgia. And Dr. McCall, this is something that you study a lot. You study sleep deprivation and how it can impact our health. And right now, we are all affected by different factors. There's anxiety and there's schedule disruption. So you're looking at this through several different lenses right now.
Thank you, Jenny. Yes, and first, I want to just express my concern and well wishes for people that are been laid off from work or have to work from home or dealing with their own sickness or sick families. There is a lot of unhappiness and distress out there. Sleep problems, of course, are just part of that. And sleep is, in my view, sort of like the canary in the coal mine. It's when your sleep goes wrong, it doesn't necessarily tell you what is going wrong, but something is going wrong that needs attention. And in the present circumstances, it's just unprecedented to have a universal, essentially uniform stress of this nature applied to the entire population. And of course, some people have it worse than others, so to speak. I'm thinking about frontline health workers who are dealing with sick COVID patients every day. That's a different level of stress than some of the rest of us, like myself, who don't have to do that. But in some respects, all of us are thinking about it and trying to protect ourselves as best we can. The concern I want to address first, before talking about anxiety, is just the problem of schedule disruption. And if you're working from home now, or if you have lost your job or don't know that you might lose your job, we don't necessarily have the same duties that we would normally have during the daytime. And there's the opportunity to sleep in the mornings or sleep in on Saturday and Sunday longer than usual, to take naps, and in general to have your entire sleep routine thrown off kilter. And my hope and my suggestion is that people would consider trying to maintain their usual sleep schedule irrespective of whether they're working at this moment or not, because violating your sleep routine can cause other sorts of sleep problems.
Wow.
The other concern too is people who are distressed or have maybe too much time on their hands. There may be a temptation to use alcohol in quantities that they are not normally consuming. And apart from the general ill health effects of alcohol, we also know that alcohol causes problems with sleep. Now, a lot of people believe that it helps them fall asleep, and that actually is true to some extent, but you pay a terrible price, because typically after a few hours it has the reverse effect, and now you're waking up early and have disturbed sleep.
Yeah.
So my other just general caution for folks is that if you are having more time on your hands, do not begin using alcohol in a way that is potentially harmful, and in this case specifically harmful to your health.
I want to ask you one more thing, and we're going to put this on our website because we're running out of time right now, so viewers can go to the web for this part of the interview. Dr. Vaughn McCall, it is always so interesting talking with you, and thank you for your time today being on the Jenny Show, and we appreciate the work you're doing there at the Medical College of Georgia.
Thank you, Jenny. You and all your colleagues at the station, please stay well and sleep well.
Thank you so much. Have a good afternoon. Still ahead on Jenny, teachers sharing end-of-the-year projects with students, celebrities raising money for UNICEF, and Jenny's Bright Light of the Week. Don't go away.